Hello and happy Sunday from the Bougher Wizardry Shop, Bougher Custom Creations, Ardmore, Oklahoma. I am working on a couple of things. The steroids have kicked in, so yay me. I still don't have a voice. And here comes Winky. She's noticed the videos going on, so she's feeling a little bit better. Come on, Winky, get up here, say hi to everybody. Come on, come on, come on. There she is. Let's all say hi to Winky. She was feeling kind of sick this morning, and Daddy'd been feeling with strep throat and all that, so we've been having a really crappy time. But like I said, the steroids kicked in here on Sunday afternoon, and so I got up and did a little bit of soldering. I was trying to get a little bit of my wizardry done. I completed the very first prototype Bougher Power Clear Boost. So that's what I'm calling this crazy thing. And all it is it's a clean boost pedal. It's not my, I'll admit, it's not my circuit design. What I did was I took some kit parts that you can buy off of the internet for making pedals and modified the clean boost circuit to make it my way. So it's a modified version of something that you can buy. I'm not going to tell you what I modified because that's my business, and that's what's going to get people to know that my pedal is slightly different than everybody else's stuff. So I changed 3 components inside, and I changed a couple of ways that it's wired up. So it gives it just a tiny bit more mid-range and a tiny bit more top-end boost than what you would get from if you just built the kit. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm going to be selling these here in Ardmore in the store, in Liddell's music store down on the old former DeCapo Music. They will be in there for sale. I've got 2 more of them that I'm going to build right now. This one is a prototype, and it's been claimed by Zane, who plays one of my Bougher guitars here locally, the Zane Braden Band. Zane will be using this on his pedal board as his clean boost. And I'm going to demonstrate it here in a second. It is a simple single volume knob clear boost pedal, but I've got it, like I said, a little bit more punchy than what you would expect. And I'm running it through a crate power block, which is my old crap amp. And the crate power block is just completely by itself, nothing in front of it except for this pedal that I'm demonstrating. So it's a 150 watt solid state clean amp with no reverb and nothing like that, and it goes into a single 12-inch EV speaker in my pine Bougher cabinet that I built. And I'm going to pause this for just a second and get this where you can see the pedal and the amp setup that it's going through. And I'm just going to demonstrate, because you can see my voice is very weak. I'm just going to demonstrate how the pedal boosts and how it's set, and then I've got one little thing that I have to do to it before I can button it up and give it to Zane. But I wanted to demonstrate its workings and all that now that I've got it finalized and completed. And so I just thought I'd take a little bit of a stop and tell everybody that Winky's up and around and feeling slightly better. I think she got a hold of something yucky to eat and didn't like it and had a little upset stomach this morning. So I think she's being better. And I'm coming off a strep throat. I called in sick to the foundry on Friday because I was just not able to move or breathe or anything. And went to the doctor and was tested positive for strep throat, which is really crap. So it sucks. But thank you, everybody, for your good wishes on Facebook. I appreciate that very much. I'm obviously up and around thanks to some steroids. And I'm going to finish this little project, go have some lunch, and go sit down and try to recover a little bit so I can get back to work in the morning. So let me pause this just for a second, and I'm going to zoom the camera down on the demonstrate the pedal so you won't see me, but you'll hear me. So just 1 second. So there is the pedal, and I'll bring it up like that where you can see it. Right now I have the power sticking out. It is running off of a 9-volt power supply. I've tested it both ways. I had the battery in it a minute ago, so it runs either direction like a typical pedal. I'm just testing to verify that it's good. It's going through that crate power block, my crap amp that I've had forever, and it's running through that Bougher cabinet with the single 12-inch EV speaker in it. So here's That's what you're going to hear. So that's the crate by itself. And this thing is set just a tiny bit over halfway, and it will drive it over the edge. And if you bring it up a little bit farther, so it just takes the amp, just pushes it over the edge. Same as if you would crank up a small tube amp and just turn it all the way up. This will do the same effect without turning the amp all the way up, so you can get that same effect at a lower volume. So there it is, and obviously strep throat doesn't affect your fingers. There I am again. So anyway, just a little quick thing for you. So happy Sunday, everybody. I'm sorry that I'm sounding all bleh, but I've been bleh for about 3 days now, and it really sucks. So on the good side of it, though, I have caught up on all of the Star Trek episodes. So there you go. I had plenty of time to do that, laying in my chair being sick. So anyways, I will get off of here, and this pedal will be back together. And as soon as Zane gets back in town, he's going to be bringing me my Fender amp that he borrowed from me, my little Princeton, for the show that I missed because I was sick. And he's going to bring that back, and when he brings that back, I'll have a little gift for him. So I'm sure he'll appreciate that. So I appreciate everybody supporting me and supporting the shop. And from Bougher Custom Guitars and Amplifiers and now Pedals in Ardmore, Oklahoma, I think we'll just call this Bougher Custom Creations, because it seems to be what's going on. So anyway, from Ardmore, Oklahoma, I wish you all a happy Sunday. I'm going to take my hoarse voice back before I start coughing into the kitchen and get me something to drink and sit down and take some meds and relax a bit. So God bless you all. I'll see you all later in the week, and hopefully with a better voice. Bye.